Hi, I am Ellie Hunt, and I am doing a presentation on the Sinhalese culture. And I do just want to mention before that I've been sick all week and I was trying to wait it out, but I'm still sick. So I am sorry for my voice and the sniffles. Thought it was going to get better by Sunday. So the Sinhalese people are based in Sri Lanka, and I wanted to focus on a culture, but I also wanted to hit on the economy and the healthcare of the specific country. So this presentation is going to be a little bit of both. The Sinhalese people make up about 75% of the Sri Lankan population, and that country has a population of millions of people, which is a huge, huge culture. In recent years, the traditional values of the Sinhalese people has relaxed. Back then, it wasn't normal or even accepted to date. You still cannot date as a teenager. That's not a normal thing. But it used to be arranged marriages. Something that really surprised me when I was doing my research was that it was cousin marriages that are preferred. And as well as the type of arranged marriages that help your economic status grow. You see the movies about um, royals marrying into another royal family. This is kind of wanting to make your economic status grow. A common wedding ritual that I learned was that the mother of the bride would present a series of food to the couple, and the couple would exchange in feeding each other each food one by one. They're up on a stage, everybody can watch, and it kind of resembles to me like the You May Now Kiss the Bride. It's this like intimate thing that the friends and family get to see. Um, the family structure with the Sinhalese people is the biggest priority to them is the nuclear family. But the way that their houses are set up is that, 3 to 4 generations will live together. And they're all going to be from the father's side, which shows that extended family is still very, very important to them. They're still in contact, they still care, but nuclear family is the biggest priority. As well as the way that the household is set up is that mothers do hold the authority in the household. It's still like a patriarchal um kind of setup. And mothers and fathers both work. Business, anything, just like in America, men and women will both be working. So, death rituals. In death, a monk will be called to the deathbed. And then, similar to us, the body will be embalmed, and then sent back to the house in a coffin. And there will be a funeral held to celebrate this person's life. At the funeral, multiple monks are invited and given a symbolic white cloth. There are chants, sermons, and food after the funeral. It's basically just, a celebration of life. Get to see your family, get to see your friends. And that's kind of what we do in America. That's how I grew up. Something to comfort you. And then something that we usually don't really do is continue those traditions every year. Not everybody does it, but it's enough to where it's common to, celebrate somebody's life yearly. And then this is basically all of the specific Sri Lankan country data. So Sri Lanka has a traditional medical system, but I think that it's really cool that they can change that system and modernize their approach based on what the patient requires if need be. But I think I mean, traditional is what works, and then if need be, um, they can open their minds to something else. And then these two charts on the side of the screen are going to show the economic growth rate in Sri Lanka. It's really, really declined in recent years, and I think a lot of it is due to COVID. COVID has threatened businesses, just like here, small businesses. It's really hard. So small businesses have declined greatly. Taxes have increased and government spending has decreased. If you notice in this top graph, this is basically just 2022. If you see that the Maldives, Bangladesh, India, Pakistan, everything has grown in 2022 except for Sri Lanka. It has gone down 8.8% in 2022. And in this bottom one, you can kind of see that 2022, the year of COVID, it hit, there was a decline, 3.6% decline. But in 2021, things got better. It went up to 3.3%. But then for some reason in 2022, it really took a nosedive into 8.8%. And then already in 2023, we're only a month or 2 months in, and it's already has a decline of 3.3%. So it's really declined in recent years, and I see a lot of articles mentioning that, COVID has a big impact. But most like COVID was 2 years ago, so maybe there's something else going on, or maybe COVID is just hitting them with a delayed reaction. I don't know, but maybe something else, maybe something with the government. I'm not sure, but who knows? It could be. Traditionally, Sinhalese women would wear sarongs. Women of lower status will wear a white long sleeve shirt or jacket, a skirt with floral or pattern designs, and the men will wear long sleeve shirts with a sarong. So this picture on the right, you can see that the men are wearing the long sleeve shirt and those sarongs. But I also wanted to notice that the left picture shows something that we don't normally see. I think that a lot of, if you're going to see something in the media, it's going to be sarong, a really beautiful piece. And we don't normally see the lower status clothing. So this picture will show just that white shirt or white jacket and the skirt. So I think it really shows something that we don't get to see very often. The music is not specific to Sinhalese. It's all of Sri Lanka. There are 5 popular genres, and I think the coolest one to me is that classical music, because it it's a mixture of all of the genres, including folk music. Classical music has influenced the dances. Some of the two pictures that you can see on this slide are probably based off of classical music, and I think that's actually pretty cool. Puppetry is something that is used for comedy and entertainment. And then Nirthi is a newer genre. It came up in the 1800s. And yeah. And then these are my sources that I used for the presentation. So thank you.